Hello and welcome back to Zielonka. Well, I'm just back from a meeting at the town hall with the local council, and it's very, very bad news. My contract has been terminated with pretty much immediate effect. By that I mean we have to pretty much sell up and clear out. The reason being that they weren't happy. I don't know if you recall in the last episode. I think it was the last episode. Could have been the episode before. We sold one of the tractors to be able to buy a new tractor, and they weren't happy with that. Apparently, I should have asked for authorization first of all, and also I shouldn't have been using any equipment on my own lands, of their equipment on my own lands. So basically they've terminated my contract. I'm going to have to go and sell up. We'll have to sell up our tractor and rebuy the tractor that they had in place, and make things right. Yeah, so we basically decided that I've just decided that I'm going to sell up and we'll move on. So basically the rest of this episode is just about selling up, seeing if we make any money or not. And yeah, very sad. My own fault, I suppose. I suppose I shouldn't have just presumed that I could utilize the equipment for my own account. But yeah, I mean, I knew I'd made the mistake by selling the tractor. I completely forgot about that, but I did say that we would pay them back for that, so that means we'll have to sell our tractor to get that done. In the meantime, we'll start selling off the product first, and then we will go from there. Right, so let's just park this up. Right, so let's first of all get the tractor out. Right, let's get going. Where's the trailer? There it is there. The first things we'll do is we'll sell their animals so that they're not producing anymore. Sell the chickens last. They don't produce that quickly. Right, let's sell these, see if we can make any. We're not going to make a huge amount of money. Well, that's a sheep done. Still a bit of feed, we'll just leave that there. Didn't realize an awful lot of money, but still. Got this silage to sell, that'll bring in some money. Not much, I don't think, but yeah, it'll bring in some. So stop out and sell this. Cars. Yeah, we should make a little bit of money on the cars, but Problem is, I think they're just about ready to give birth as well. And that's our cow sold. Right, now we need to go and load up some stock here. We can get that sold. We should have some milk in storage as well, so we'll get that done as well. And there we go. So we've got 3,000 litres of butter and 1,000 litres of cheese. We'll just add the eggs onto this. Oh, we've got some more. Some more milk. Some more eggs. Not many. Right. Where are we going to get the best price for that overall? So I think cheese is the highest. Well, butter is probably the highest earner there. Butter, the best price. Yeah, we're not going to take it to the station. We're going to do farmers market, supermarket. Yeah, farmers market. It's going to go to the farmers market. Cheese. Yeah, farmers market. It is. So let's get down to the farmers market and get that sold. We'll see you once we get there. Well, that raised a reasonable amount of money, nearly 17,000 euros. So that's not too bad. Go and sell the chickens first quickly. Of course, we're going to lose all the crop that we have in the field that we planted. Right, so let's start selling. We'll see you once this is all done. Well, we didn't make any real money out of that. In any case. We get to sell the chickens now. Ducks are done. Get back to you once that's done. Right, that's that done. All done there. Yeah, it's very sad that we had to end this way. What can one do? Make these mistakes, you pay for them. Right, that's all them done. Right, what's next? Let's get the milk sold. That should bring in a little bit of money. Oops, that's not. I'm not going to get a lot of milk into that. Right, here we go. We actually might have to do 2 trips on this. There might be just a little bit of milk left over after we've loaded up here. This will take 10,000 litres, and I think there's like just a little bit over 10,000 litres. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, 180 litres. Can't leave that behind for somebody else. I suppose we did inherit a crop, so maybe not too bad. Where's the best place to sell milk? That's the wrong place to look again. And milk. Bakery 218, 23 at the dairy. Right, 23 at the dairy. So let's go and sell it there. Luckily enough, also not too far away. This should actually bring in a reasonable amount. We've probably still got a lot of milk sitting in the production area. In the production, there's nothing we can do about that though. Right, how much are we going to make out of this lot? Probably about 20,000 or so. So 23,000. Yeah, so that's a reasonable amount. Actually can't remember what we started with, but it wasn't a lot. We can just cut across the fields that we were looking after. Don't have a lot of goodwill for the council left. Such a small amount, but really don't want to leave it out for somebody else to take. We're going to be leaving behind quite a bit in any event. Yeah, still 400 euros. What's my old saying? Not to be scoffed at, yeah? Oops. So I think these trailers, the water trailer and this trailer, were mine. You can sell those, but they're not awfully expensive. Probably get 1,000 for each of them or something along those lines. And sell those off quickly. Right. So those were ours. We can sell those. That one. Trailer header, no. We don't have a bucket. Forage wagon, did I buy the forage wagon? Can't remember. Don't think so. Fertilizer spreader, did I buy that? Don't think so. Trailer, most probably not. Tractors, definitely not. So I've just had some good news. The council has checked up, and I did say that I thought I had paid back the money for the tractor that was sold, and indeed I had. So yeah, but I've agreed to leave the 2 water trailers just as a gesture of goodwill as well. Right, so we're going to get this out and see if we can pick up the silage. We should be able to pick it up with this. And after that, all we've got to do is sell our big field. A new field that was going to be did think about just starting over on that piece of land, but yeah, I think that anything that I wanted to do will be met with complications from the council. I think the trust has been lost. I think most probably both ways, to be fair. So yeah, that's easy enough. Wonder if we're about to get it all in one load. Yeah, just about. So okay, where can we sell silage at a decent price? Oh, it's nice. Farmers market, nice and quick. Some things are working out. And we do have straw that we can sell, and hay. What about that? Farmers market, luckily very, very close. I have enjoyed playing on this map. Personally, I don't think it's the best map that has ever come out on a DLC. I do think it has its merits. My feeling is that it's not played as much as it actually could be. Right, there we go. Silage. How much are we going to get for this? $1,000. Yep. Okay, it's not too bad. Considering it's just been sitting there since we pretty much started, because we decided not to feed TMR to the cows. Right, so let's go and pick up the trailer again so that we can go and get the straw and hay sold. Yeah, although a lot of the straw and hay was made from the fields and from the open spaces that we were mowing and looking after, I do feel that it's part of our remuneration, that straw, grass, hay, seeds and solid fertilizer, and that we'll have to leave. I don't think there's any place we could sell that. So let's sell the hay first. I don't know whether this will pick up the... I think this is a pellet. We'll have to get the... Yeah, this trailer is only for pellets. Nothing's easy, is it? Oh dear. Hopefully we've got enough space to get out of here now. This is going to be a little bit messy. Not too bad so far. Still better than doing it by hand. We do have quite a bit, so it should bring in a reasonable amount of money. It's not going to bring in a fortune, but it should bring in a reasonable amount. And I think we can go and get the bits and pieces from there that haven't been fed yet, so... think it's grass there, so that's not going to be. Oh no, man. I'm not sure whether they unloaded this one or the one at the back. Gonna find out. Yep. Let's see if we can just push it back. This is not going well, is it? Oh, we're getting some decent money for it. 1,300 a bale. Gonna make a big difference. Let's see if we can pull the whole thing up. Not far enough. Yeah, we're over the 100,000 now. Right, we should be back to normal now. Right, let's go and get the grass done. Right, grass bale 17. Start. Yep. Okay, we'll get this loaded and we'll get back to you once it's done. Right, and as per usual, nothing went smoothly. Some of them got just kicked back into the storage. So we'll have to get them out again. Oh, fantastic. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Three. While we're out here, we'll just go and pick up these two and we'll just cart them across. There's only one ton in there, not much. How much is in this one? Oh, it's 2,000 litres. I was looking at the wrong figure. 2,000 litres in that one. 6,000 litres in that one. Oh, keep forgetting to switch the... Oh, I have to try not to kick this in yet, otherwise it's going to be kind of perpetual motion. Why is it not loading now? Oh dear. Oh, it's because it's 100% full, that's why. Dear. Transport position. Oh man. When it ain't going right, it just ain't going right, isn't that always the case? Right, yeah, here we go. Somewhere around here somewhere. That brought in 12,000. We still got a little bit more to come. Right, let's get back and go and load up those last little bits. Oh, there's another box of product down at the... Let's see if we can just put that on the back here somewhere. Probably another fillet of butter. Yeah. Hopefully we can get to the farmer's market without it falling off. We're not going to be able to strap it on. Right, let's just take it easy. We'll just reverse out here. Don't have to deal with the trees. Just don't get too close so it goes in. No, it didn't go. Right, we'll get down to the farmer's market with this. 5 bales. Oh, it even sells off the back there. Just under 3,000 for that. How much are we going to make out of these 5 bales? Will it be more than the better? Yep, a little bit more, not much. Right, there's just those 2 straw bales to do. Sitting at 121,000. I'm sure that's more than we started with. I don't think we started with a lot of money. 20,000 if I remember correctly, somewhere around there. Of course, we've still got that big piece of land. Do we have any bank loans? We might have bank loans to pay off. I don't know. Can't remember. We have to check that out. No, we don't. So that's good. Straw bales. That's it, done. Is this going to have been worthwhile? We'll soon find out. Well, it will be because we're not having to travel too far to get to the... Can we sell straw at the farmer's market? Oh, the biomass, we'll go and sell the biomass, which is not far from here. Transport position. We get a... It's probably equidistance to the biomass, which is just down at the bottom. If we just go left at the crossroads, or if you go right at the crossroads. Not left. Would have been left if we'd gone driven through the field. Right, unload bales. 2,100. Yeah, it would have been a mistake to leave that. Right, while we're here, we might as well go and sell our field. Problem is, we've did all this extra work on this field. It's been a beautiful field. So it's this one here. Another 55,000 there. It brings it to 170,000, 178,000. As I said, I can't quite remember what we started with. I think it was 20,000 odd. I think it's probably a reasonable return for the year and a bit's work. We're only really starting to get going. But such is the way it is. In any case, we'll just get this back. And that is pretty much where we will call this series a day. Thank you so much for watching. I did enjoy this map, and I would have liked to have played it on a bit longer, but it just wasn't getting any traction from it, channel wise basically. Thank you to those who have watched this. I do hope at the end of the day that you've enjoyed it. Just park up this tractor here and drive it into the wall just as a bit of retribution. We'll just leave that there. Right, once again, thanks for watching. There'll be a new series starting the next day or so, something a little bit different. But we'll catch you when we do that. Once again, thank you and cheerio.